What's up, guys? Well done, Alex. Right then, let's skip across to the scenes here. I'm hoping that should pop up with, there we go, games. Oh! Right, I've been changing things again. Hey Gav, can you let me know when we get into the game sounds and music sounds? I am missing some chat here. Why is Nightbot? Your messages aren't coming up for me. Hey Flat Out, how we doing? Yeah, for some reason, yeah, the messages aren't coming up. The ones that get taken out by Nightbot don't come up in my restream chat for some reason. That's very, very odd. Let's put that one over there. I'll try and use two chats, I think. Meh. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I'm not bad, Flat Out. I am not bad at all, actually. Right, so we are back on the map that cannot be pronounced. And it's still raining. So what I might do is I might take a contract, because we've only got one field to harvest of our own, and that's not, we're not going to be able to harvest that. So let's take a what we got? We've got a weeding contract, plenty of weeding contracts on here. We can't do any harvesting. Can you do a harvesting contract in the rain? That's strange. I know in real life you can. Is it corn you can do in the rain? Well, one of them. Might be wrong. Possibly am wrong. So what we got? Weeding on field 3. We'd have to rent the equipment, so we're not going to make much money out of it. Hey Dal, how we doing, buddy? How'd you get on in GE today? Field 3 is up the top there, so that's not far from where we were yesterday. We did field 4, I think, didn't we? We harvested field 4 in the missions contracts yesterday. So I think we'll do field dead. Well, dead now, or was it dead before you put it into GE? Oh dear. Right, I think we're gonna go and do some weeding up on field 3. I don't have the weeder anymore, so we are gonna have to borrow the items, but it'll also give us, is that the Landini we're gonna be in? So at least we haven't got to borrow anything. It'll just give us something to do in the rain. Oh, no, wrong one. Let's tab up. Why's my harvester here? Oh, it's still there, that's fine. Oh, it's a little in truck. No way. Cool. No, wrong way. Right, so let's go and get some weeding done. Oh, I've got to buy myself a little flatbed trailer as well, because I need to come up and collect that. Right, field 3 is So if we go up past field 14, that should take us to where we roughly need to be. I think. So if we cut across at the animal dealer, it should be about right. Hopefully. Before and after. Hey Movie, how we doing, buddy? It was field 3, wasn't it? It might be better to just follow the road, actually. So we can get to it this way. So how are we all today? I hope we've all had a good relaxing one. You're back for a week and then you move? Where are you moving to, maybe? This takes us round field 3, I think, on this track. There we go. Oh, I see. That's cool. Well, I hope it all goes alright for you, maybe. I really do, bud. That's really cool how that comes out. Awesome. Right. Let's that's field 4. Rip me. I want this one. Oh dear, this one. Field 3, yeah? Is that right? That's a bit better. Hey Brendan, how we doing? Oh, I have no doubts, movie. Why on earth would anyone think that you wouldn't be doing that? Doesn't make any sense. I have been trying today to get my videos rendered mainly. So I've been editing the live streams and getting bits and pieces together. So my memory on my PC is getting rather full. You know, a 3-hour live stream with the video settings that I use to record, it can be anything up to like an 8 gig video. So I've got to start getting them edited and recorded and up on the channel so I can get them off my PC. I don't save any of my videos anymore. I used to try and save them all. Used to like think about buying a hard drive, getting everything saved. There's no point. You can download straight from YouTube now, so it's just no point in it. Yeah, I have a 1 terabyte and that's nearly full. But it's just all random bits and pieces. I really need to go through it. Yeah, well, if you go onto your dashboard in YouTube, right click, you can download, but it does detract from the quality. I think the quality I record at and the quality that YouTube puts out are two completely different videos. But if needed, they are there. You can also, if you restream like I do, so you do to Twitch as well as YouTube, you can download from Twitch as well. So I don't want to fast forward time at all. I want to keep it at times. I could possibly go to ×5 actually, just to get time forward slightly quicker. That shouldn't affect me too much. I don't even do that. As soon as YouTube has uploaded it, it's gone for me at the minute. But I have got another hard drive which I do need to start using. I've also got tons and tons of thumbnails which I don't need. So thumbnails I don't really use anymore. We've got the one generic thumbnail which I use for live streaming, and I've got generic thumbnails which I use for my videos. So Bruce Hudson, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the lair. How are we? Let's try and cut this straight down here, shall we? And then we'll just nip off and get that bit to the left. It's a shame that the some of the sheds aren't waterproof on this map. It's one of them things that doesn't really take anything away from the map itself, but it would just be a nice thing to have. So, and I do hope they keep, you know, they don't just throw these maps out. The ones that I think could stand a good chance of being a really nice map in 19. Not that it's not nice now, but you know, I hope they don't just throw them out there and just forget about them. I hope they carry on and keep patching it, updating it until it's at a stage where it's even better than it is now. Yes, Gab, totally. I still haven't looked at the one that you're playing on. I have downloaded it, I do believe. I might not have done actually, come to think of it. From what I've seen on your live streams and stuff, yeah, it's just tinkering. That's all it is. That's all that really needs to happen. It's just they just need, yeah, refining. Just a little bit of modification is all that's required. The one Gav's on's got automatic doors that work. It's the old FS17 production map, is it? That looks nothing like it. I think any map can look better in 19, to be honest. It's graphically, this is far superior to 17. Far superior. I mean, I'll probably play this map for a good few days, so we'll have a few live streams out of it. But I will still be playing 17 as well. So we'll definitely be doing a bit of both. It's just Colborough Park Farm is just, it's really for me. I as I said when I was streaming it the other day, I haven't put many hours into Colborough Park. So that's another reason I've decided to go back to that map. And I do think it's a map that people will want to see. People want to see it in 19, you know. So, and we're still on the fence on whether anything's happening about Colborough. So I'll probably keep 17 on my PC just to play the maps that we might not get to see in 19. There we go, we are nearly done. I'll tell you something, Dal, as soon as the first production map drops for 19, I am on it. I'm dropping anything that I am doing at that precise moment in time, no matter what it is. I can't believe it's still raining. Oh, I've got two to do here actually. Right, so we'll 360. We'll collect this one as well. We better do another weeding contract, really. Yeah, I noticed you've took it out of general chit chat though, haven't you? SG went in there, cry happy face, late. No, not at all. Yeah, blame YouTube. It's fine. What have we got? We've got some cultivating. Absolutely, Dal. Totally agree with that. We're not going to make much money off these cultivating ones if we do them. But this one could be interesting. Field 18. It's a nice big tractor. But we'd have to borrow the stuff, so we'd get just under £1,000. Yeah, I know, Gav. I know. Where's field 18? It's going to be a biggie, isn't it? It's down here. Let's do that. Let's take that on. Let's do a cultivating because it is still raining. So we'll take on some bigger equipment. That should be fun. Still crying over before. There we go, look at that. That was so funny. Oh dear. That was so funny. Right, I can't see absolutely nothing wrong with this on these little tiny roads and this map. Nothing wrong with this whatsoever. Right, where are we going again? What did I say? Field 18. And you are... Oh, so we're going straight down there. Awesome job. Okie dokie then, that's not a problem. I have a feeling I might bump into a few things going down here. Oh my god. Yeah, you didn't have a clue, SG. He didn't, not a Scooby, not a Scooby-Doo. You did not have a clue, I tell you. It was just, I was laughing so much. Wanting to put something in chat going, no, he's got to see it in a minute. Got to see it in a minute. Not me, nothing to do with me, Dal. I was just, no, nothing. Wasn't me this time. Was not me. Oh, let's stick to the roadway. Here we go. Oh, this isn't going to end well. It's really long, but this isn't exactly it's not exactly wide, is it? We put a beautiful vulture in the river. They? Who's they exactly? I had absolutely nothing to do with that. I wasn't in the stream. I was only in chat. That was it. How dare you blame me for that? Rain, and resign. Yep, absolutely. How are we, Jim? Welcome into chat, buddy. Absolutely nothing to do with me. That was... God, I feel deeply hurt to think that that was me. Oh, no. God, dear. Really? Did you actually? Did you? If you'd have gone back in stream as well, you would have heard Gav go, "Oh, that's a good idea, GD." Oops. I'm gonna get. Oh no, fence. Why did I hit X? Oh, it had it coming anyway, so. I thought it really, that looked nice in the river. I thought that really made it really shiny and stand out. That was that's where it needed to be, I think. You're right, I do need to know. I couldn't rewind because Gav has the thing on that doesn't allow you to rewind. Is that a thing, is it? Didn't even know that was a thing. You thought of rewinding, but it didn't work. There's a bit of water there, look. Oh no, that's not going to happen. Neither did you. I didn't know. I really didn't know it was a thing. Something I'll have to look into. I don't really mind. I'd rather people could rewind, because that's when people can rewind and pause, and then they can record bits of the stream and stuff. So for when things go really wrong. Do we have oh man, we had no game audio. Ah, there we go. Let me know if the game audio is too loud, guys. I've just turned it on. Sorry about that. Do you know what? This started raining. When did I honestly can't remember when this when it started raining, but when it's been raining for a while on here now. Oh dear. But yes, Gav, that river that just went from a lovely stream to the sea, literally, and the Vulture was just a roof. You could just see, like, what I should say, half of the cab. That was it. Oh dear. That was funny. I see Septopus is not working. Oh, he's actually offline. That'd be why. Cheers for doing that. Sim, putting that in Discord. Appreciated. Milton! One less Vulture in the world. You popped in. I didn't say hello to you, did I? My apologies, dude. Let's do this little tiny bit over here, shall we? Nah, it's alright, as long as it's in, I don't mind. I had trouble controlling your laughter. Oh dear. That really was funny. Mind you, if it hadn't have dropped where it did, I don't think it would have had the same effect, because it would have just been like standing in a puddle. When you first, I think when you first start, I was exactly the same. I just had, well, I only had one person in my live streams when I first started, and that is Jed, who sometimes pops in. He was my first subscriber. He's a friend of mine anyway, and he literally, I could throw a stone and hit his house from mine. And that's all we used to do, was just have a laugh. And when you're a small channel and you've only got 1, 2, 3 people in. It's just good if you can just have a giggle, have a laugh, and just, you know, just not worry about anything. Spent 10 minutes finding out how to use a vacuum cleaner. Michael, you come out with some real random stuff, my man. It was the right colour and everything, Milton. It really was. Ah, on the picture you show me, Michael, that desk looks nice. Looks nice where it is. There's got to be a manure dump somewhere, Gav. It's got to be. Yeah, it's definitely big enough. And considering it was free, Michael, you can't knock a freebie. Yeah. Yes, Milton. I like the idea of that. Oh, so we've got proper holes on that map then. Like proper holes. As I said, it looks nice. It does look nice. I probably purposely won't accept a contract if it's got a vulture in it. Or I'll just leave it parked at the shop where it belongs. Yeah. There's lots of little ramps and stuff in this map. I could just drive it around. There is a big pond, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's how deep it is. I doubt it's as deep as that one on your map, Gav. But how long is this rain gonna last? Oh, look at those screenshots. Haha. That's the way. And then if you've got screenshots of it, you can torment him whenever you like. Rain lasted all day. God, so you don't have it for like for weeks, and then we get a whole day of it. See if we can get on any good with first person here. Probably not, but over 12 in-game hours. I know why it's got a rear wiper on this as well. It's kind of intermittent, that one is. So, is the game sound okay? Is the music's volume okay? Is the mic sound okay? Are we looking good audio wise? Because as I said, I've been trying to work out, because I have to keep volume with Pretzel. So I was YouTubing on how I could get a different volume in game sound is very quiet. Try that. Oh, I've turned it up in OBS. That might. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. But yeah, I wanted different volumes in different scenes. So in starting my start screen, I wanted a higher Pretzel volume. But then when I changed screen into my live stream screen, I wanted Pretzel to lower itself. So that's what I've been doing. So if things are a bit all up in the air at the minute. One of these days I will learn. I keep messing with settings. But one day I will learn just to leave things alone. It's really easy to do, actually. Instead of having, when you go into your audio settings, instead of having them in there, you enable them in your scene menu. So you go in and you add an audio output device for your microphone, and an audio output device for your music. Because I have 3 different outputs. I have my microphone, I have my speakers, which is what Pretzel plays through, and I also have my headset. So now whenever I flick to the BRB screen, the music will automatically go up because there'll be no game sound. But they'll also, I might have put microphone in. So, hey Summer Farm Estates, how we doing? Welcome into chat. So we will be cultivating and weeding for the majority of the stream if this rain keeps up. I want to get, I'm trying to wait on a mowing contract. So hopefully, if it's, as long as it's not for silage bales, then we can, because I do have some sheep that we need to feed. And if I can get a contract, then we'll just nick the last 2 or 3 bales, however many it is, so we can throw some food in for the sheep. Juzo, hello my man. Welcome in. It is a long time, buddy. Alright SG, see you in a bit. Well, well, we're getting there. We are slowly getting through it. I've been alright, Juzo. I've been alright. As you were probably aware, I've had some time away from streaming for a bit, and but no, I'm back now. I'm streaming. Well, I'm only supposed to stream 3 times a week, but I've streamed twice a day, every day over the sort of the Christmas, New Year, I think. So. So yeah, I've come away from doing like standalone videos, and so we're now live streaming, and I then edit my live streams down into videos for the channel, basically. So another couple of passes, I reckon, and we'll be done. I do like the contracts on this. I think the missions put me off a little bit because they were time based, where the contracts we can just do, you know, we can take the contract and do it whenever, really. So I never did really touch the missions on 17. No, you couldn't do that either, could you? Me neither, Juzo. To be honest, I was put off 19 just for the pure lack of script mods that I miss. So I am playing 17 as well as 19. we go, as we'll finish it off. I think a lot of people will put off the missions on 17. But yeah, the whole contracts to missions thing, it's just a completely different feel to it. Completely different. So that's definitely a thumbs up for 19. Graphical as well as another thumbs up. That, you know, the contracts beat 17. The graphics on this completely outshine 17 in my eyes. But you know, like I said, I'm just waiting on some mods. That's it. That's what I'm waiting for. There we go. So we made 850 quid. It's not too bad. It's all money we can't earn from the harvest at the minute. Let's collect that. Have we actually got anything in our... No, there's nothing in storage whatsoever, so that's fine. Still raining. Let's have a look at another contract. Should we go and do a weeding one? It's weeding or cultivating again. We'll go back and we'll do another weeding one. We won't get a lot of money out of these ones, but field weeding on field 13, huh? That was up, where was field 13? There, I was just over the road from where we were. So let's take that. Let's do that one. Let's weed on field 13. We're not going to make, we're only going to make about 100 off that, but it's all money. It's all money. Certainly makes doing bigger contracts better in streams and videos if you can space it out between other jobs. Yeah. Four drawers full of junk. Oh dear. We've all got junk drawers, but not many of us have got 4. Looking forward to some 60s and 70s stuff coming out, so I can do my classic stuff again. If you're around next time I go on to 17, that's kind of where I am with on my Colborough Park. Actually, first part of Colborough Park will be out tomorrow morning, and then the second part to that live stream is out tomorrow afternoon. Oops. Right, so it's back down to where we were. Yeah, I know. I don't own the weeder at the minute. I should have bought one. I should have kept the one I bought. No, I leased one. I should have kept that. Is what I should have done. But you know, we'll make a couple of £100 out of it, so that's all right. Any money is little money. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't think the equipment I've got is probably not that far back. For some reason, on a potato texture, I have to go with the texture. I don't know whether that's a thing for everyone. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. It'll give us, put some diesel in the tank, doesn't it? Don't know what it is, but planting potatoes. Mine's 80s into 90s, is it? So not quite as far back as you, Summer Farm Estates, but I do love the older style equipment. But yeah, there's something about this texture. I love planting potatoes. I kind of wish that it actually went through the proper stages, because I think, now Gav will be the one here actually to put me right if I'm wrong, don't you de-stone and stuff first before you plant the potatoes? The furrows are already there before the potatoes are planted, is that right? Yeah, because I don't know much about it. I really don't know much about farming, but I am slowly starting to pick things up. So yeah, I do kind of wish that there was a bit more to the potatoes. But I don't know how easily implemented that would be. I know, Gav, but I can't remember that far back. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, round my way. Well, my way. It's not far from, Gav probably know it. Not far from Thetford. There's loads of potato fields, loads of them. And when it's planting or time to plant and stuff, the fields are full of John Deeres. That's the only things you can see in that field. Well, fields, more than one. But yeah, I think it was last summer? It wasn't this summer just gone, it must have been the last summer. I actually pulled up on the side of the road and took some pictures. They weren't very good, they were a bit too far into the field for me to get decent pictures. But every time I see a tractor now, the farmer must think I'm mad, because I just stop, phone out, taking pictures. He must wonder what the hell's going on. Mind you, they're probably used to it. So many people like tractors. That's the one. Using plough textures and weeder textures, you could destone and ridge them easy enough as long as you can make the equipment. Yeah, Elvedon's that's a bit further out than where I go. That's the other side of Thetford. That's yeah, like Mildenhall side of Thetford. I'm talking more. Where would that be? Technically, that's probably classed as Garboldisham, I would say. But I mean, they're bringing all this new stuff in, you know. mean, weeders were in 17, but they didn't serve a purpose, if memory serves. You know, so all these little things are coming in. That's like peas. Is it peas? And I think carrots as well. You could pretty much, I think, get away with just using a potato harvester. That's it. Yeah. Used to work in Rowdham, actually. Yes, I used to work in Rowdham. Well, I was based in Rowdham. We used to work in London, but we were based in Rowdham. But yeah, I think with carrots and that you could get away with using the potato harvester to harvest them with. I mean, I saw was it a pea harvester, and that looked a bit like the potato harvesters. Carrots you could, peas either a combine or special pea viner. Ah. I'm working at Rowdham on Tuesday week. Really? That ain't far from me, Gav. That's 20-minute drive probably from Rowdham. Combine dried peas. See, I think there are things modders can do. Was it Pine Cove? There was onions, carrots, and something else. And I can't remember what the third one was. But they were all harvested with the potato harvester. But what he did was he got different headers. So the onions was a brown header, the carrots was an orange header. It's nice. There's a nice pub in Garboldston, Gav. It's just reopened not long ago, actually. Right, so let's take this 281. I wouldn't throw 281 quid away, so I'm happy with that. Have we updated anything? Okay, back to cultivating then. Field 5 or field 8 we can cultivate. So we've got field 5 is tiny, field 8 isn't much bigger really. What equipment do we get with field 8? Oh, is it gone? Oh no, there. Ah. Oh, he's gone, hasn't he? He's gone. Nothing to see here. It's absolutely fine. Oh, which one was it again? Sorry, field 8. Where are you again? Field 8. Let's go that way then. He'll be in one of these right now then, won't he? I actually worked, oh god, with parsnips as well. Fun to harvest. Yeah. You can always tell when it's onions. They do a lot of onion growing round this way. And it stinks when it's time to pick them. There is one farm literally just down the road from me, and he's got, well, I don't know, he's not really got a farm as such. He's got like one field, and he does mainly onions, but it's all picked by hand. The fields are just covered with people. Near King's Lynn, we harvested carrots and parsnips. He is, Milton, definitely. He's putting them all to bed, probably. Here we go, field 8. I can't believe how long it's been raining for in game. And I'm on +5. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to slow the time down a bit. Otherwise, we're going to be getting into the night time again before I'm ready to finish the stream. Hey, Jamie. This map is called. Hang on. It's called Zweistenhof. Zweisten is here. It's there. It's that word there. Zweistenhof. It's German, I think. Right, let's drop it down. Aubrey's or Hyams. This is a map from 17. This is a 17 convert, I think. I think the base map was 17. Yes, Jamie, yes. Of course you did, Gav. Of course you did. Yeah. He'll be tucking them all in, putting them all to bed. That's what he'll be doing. Yeah, Minnie's good. He had Friday off school, so he's even better. Thanks to me having no vehicle, which is back now, parked back out the front. Not as expensive, I'm hoping anyway. Not as expensive as I was imagining it to be. So that's probably still going to be around the 200 quid mark, but you know, my car's done 140,000 miles nearly. Things start to wear and tear, so No, no. Where the garage I take it to, he's kind of a friend of the family. I've known him for years. And one of the mechanics down there, I used to drink with back in the day. And he lets me take my car down, and then he'll throw me an invoice, and I'll just pay him once I get the invoice. Oh, what have you done, Milton? Have you put a vulture in a pond? It's a shame you can't put them up trees and stuff. That'd be fun. Mind you, I might try. I had flying Scanias on Construction Sim. That was hilarious. 2 years ago, me and my dad started fixing cars and selling them. Yeah, it would be the fixing part that I would have problems with. But I'm full of these. I'm full of good ideas, Milton. I really am full of good ideas. Some of them. Oh, okay. What happened there? Some of them not so good. If anyone can do it, Gav, I think it could probably be you. Not really talking about anyone in general, to be honest. So yeah, I'm thinking with 19 is going to be my kind of serious-ish gameplay, and on 17 I am just going to muck about as much as possible. You know, we'll do farming, but if it all goes wrong, it goes wrong. I'm not worried about that too much. That's an idea. If I had money on there, Gav, I'd try that. I can't guarantee that, some of Farmer States, I'm afraid. I must be honest, I have never tried to break stuff. It just happens. Lone Oak, as it turns out, completely corrupted my farm sim folder. Completely. To the stage where I've had to uninstall and reinstall from fresh on 17. After Lone Oak did that thing with me, I could never get decent FPS on Lone Oak. But I think a lot of it was because what happened, and it completely corrupted my save files. So I think that was a huge problem with why I was getting bad FPS. Because I mean, I'm on Culbra Park now, and I have stripped my mods folder down to the bare essentials and what I think I need in game. and I'm running on a flat 60 FPS again, so there was definitely an issue there somewhere. Yeah, again, movie. I did not try to do that. It was just, it just happened. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but this, this field, just looking around, you know, it's got a bit of a UK feel to it, and you go into town and you go, nope, you know, and that's the same as the one that Gav's playing at the minute. That's got a bit of a UK feel about it, you know, until you get up close to signs and everything, and it's all German. But it's the little odd shaped fields, you know, nothing's really square around here. So, but I also think that if VF ever, or if anybody ever makes a Norfolk map, I think people are going to be quite surprised in the size of the fields that we have around here. Everyone seems to think that Norfolk is this little, you know, little place, little fields, little towns. It ain't like that. There's some fields that, you know, where I drive around for work, you can't see the other side of the field from one side of the road to the other. They are that big. They're very big, odd-shaped fields. I have to take your word on that because I've never been to Lincolnshire. I want to grab that bit there. Hey, Paul. Did 6 fertilising jobs and have sheep too. What are you thinking of it, Paul? Do you like the map? I think it's really nice. I really do think it's a really nice map. Just something you can just sort of sink your teeth into and just crack on and do whatever you need to do. Yeah. Yeah, I think awesome, Paul. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoy it. There's nothing more rewarding than somebody seeing something, downloading it because they've seen you playing it and they actually enjoy it. So I am pleased for you, Paul. I am really pleased. But yes, Gav, I think Norfolk gets a bit of a, yeah, I think people do think that it's all little fields, and it's not. It's really not. Right, so this is nearly another contract done. It's going to rain all day. Game sounds still seem really quiet. If I turn them up in game, that means I've got to turn my headsets down. There we go, another contract finished. I mean, that's another thing with contracts. You know, we can you get to use all the different tractors and stuff. So smallest one on the biggest farm I worked on near Kings Lynn was 2 acres. The biggest 150. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Right, so want to. Why have you done that to me, you absolute scumbag? There we go. That's better. Right. Oh man, I will be so glad to get my monitor. Tomorrow? No, Sunday. I barely work weekdays, let alone weekends. Joke. Oh, another 600. That farm would make an interesting map on FS. Yeah, going from right small fields to really big fields. Absolutely. It's all harvesting. If I took a contract, would it? No. So we've got a John Deere to cultivate. Oh, we could do some fertilizing. I've got some fertilizer right back at the farm, so we could use that. It's 154 hectares. What field is that? Field 3. Where's field 3? Top. Didn't we just fertilise that? Oh no, we just weeded that, didn't we? Let's take that. That's 2.5 grand. Cat, get out of my way. Go on, get over there. Move, move, move. I'll go that way then. Don't stand on my stuff. Crazy animal. Right, let's borrow the items. Yeah, for 399 we'll borrow that. Later, Michael. I could have used my tractor and fertilizer, but that's only a little one. There we go. Let's hook that up. Right, we need to take this up to... We might as well use the fertilizer we've got back at the yard. Just makes sense rather than buying it. I think we've got 5 and a bit. Pallets, I think. I love the light, the indicators and that. I love these. They just look different in 19 than they did in 17. I don't know why or what it is, but it just looks a lot better. Now I think they're down this end of the farm. Are they not? No, they're the other end, aren't they? This down. They're right down here. Now, can I get that in there so I can... Actually, what we'll do... Oh man, I can't see. Seriously. It seems to be getting a bit brighter, or is it just me? Oh look, that's a bit floaty on the floor there, that straw texture. Oh, I can only imagine Summer Farm Estates. I can only imagine. But yeah, where you can be in cab and you can move yourself forward and look down here and move yourself around in the cab. That would make things. What am I doing? Would make things a hell of a lot easier. And you don't have to look through walls. Come on, GD, sort your life out, dude. I got them in here a lot easier than I got them out. Look at that, look. I hop in a fence and Dusty turns up. How we doing, Dusty? I hope you're well. Whoops. See, I can't see a thing. Not a thing. Right, that might do us. We'll unload back at the yard anyway. We'll put one more in. It's not that big, so I don't think we're going to use all of this. But we'll come back to the yard anyway and unload the fertilizer back here anyway. Yeah. That's just a straw plane. That just needs to be dropped a little bit, so let's pop this into here actually for now. There we go. From one fent to another. Right, what field are we on? Field 3, and that was where again? Top of the map. Cool, so we can go straight out of here. Right. Okay, this is bigger than I actually thought it was, to be honest. So I don't reckon we're not going to get around this field. I honestly don't think there's enough in here now, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, I don't know, there might be. I want to turn the HUD off again, actually. If I turn the HUD off, then we won't know how much we've got left. Good plan, right? I can probably afford to miss that bit there. We can probably still just about finish the contract if we're lucky. Cat, you are doing my head in. What are you up to? You ain't getting on my lap. Not a chance. Oh dear. Animals, gotta love them. Oops, I may have overcooked that a bit. How are we getting on? Oh, there's plenty. There's loads in there. SG's back. Oh, there's like a yard here. I mean, that could be used as like a contracting yard. So you could, yeah, you could easily just have your own little contracting yard here. Yeah, nor do I, to be honest. It doesn't seem to go down very quickly, but I honestly don't know. It's got to be kind of realistic to what it would normally be like. But the contract is probably finished, but we're going to finish it off anyway, because we're kind and we do that kind of thing around here. There we go. But yeah, I had seriously nothing to worry about. I could have probably got away with just putting one in all fairness. Let's nip down and unload this back at the yard before we finish the contract. We'll have to move them back into the shed, but we'll probably do that. But then I might do it now. Well, that's handy where they've gone. I like that. They can stay there actually for now. But there we go. That's another contract done. That's a bit better. We made nearly 2.4 out of that. I'm happier with that. Do you know what we might do? I've made a bit of money in this one. Shall we? We've got 2 more weeding contracts to do, which will only make us £1,000. But shall we? Shall we buy a weeder and do it ourselves? Later, Summer Farm Estates. Cheers for stopping by. Appreciate that. We're going to need the weeder, so we may as well. Yeah, it started raining as I was finishing, Paul, last night. So yes, we've had rain in game all day so far. I don't want to spend out 35 grand on one, but I could go for the 18 grand. And we could go and do those last 2 contracts, weeding contracts, and then that'll probably be, I'll call it then, I reckon. So that'll make us £1,000, but we've got to spend 18, but we are going to need it on the farm anyway. So if we can catch the weeds early enough, we won't have to worry about herbicide, as Gav said last time. Do you know what? We're going to do it. Let's do it. Let's spend 18 grand. Once the rain stops, we can get back into the harvesting contracts. We are doing that small thing. Right, so let's choose a tractor. I've not got many to choose from actually. It's a Fent, or a Case. So I don't think it's a no-brainer really. There we go. Let's get down to the shop, pick it up, and go and do these last 2 contracts for weeding. Oh, weeding. Oh no, it's weeding. I'll have to work it out actually. If there's any crop in the field, I better put care wheels on. I know they're only contracts. I don't think we have to worry. But I'll put the care wheels on anyway. At least you can sow canola and grass with that. Can you really? Oh, that's handy. Being one of those, a weeder like that, I don't think we're going to need care wheels, but we are going to put them on anyway, because they're free for us to put on, because we've had them on here before. So we might as well do it for Just for the lol factor. Oh yeah, it's got a little seed hopper in it. Oh yeah, no way. Radish, canola and grass. Just, where much? What does that hold then? Oh, I don't hold a lot, but no way. Oh, that's handy. At least we get like a double purpose out of it. I like that. I like that. Right, contract. Weeding on field 10. Where is field 10? That's 16. Over here. Oh, I've never actually been over this side of the map. But we'll follow the road round and we'll go up that way. We are 1:30 in game and it is still raining. It's been ridiculous. I do kind of wish that I know the rain has a purpose for stopping you from harvesting and stuff, but it just I wish it was on the windscreen, so it actually did something when the window wiper moved. Sun is coming out. I hope so. Mind you, look at that sky. No, look at that. That ain't. It's not too bad that side, but no, look, that's no. That's the darkest, moodiest clouds. Mind you, they're not as moody as the ones I had on Pemble and that on one of my videos. That was some scary clouds. Half a fence, just half a fence there. There's little things I keep finding. If you look at the 6-meter coon discs, you can sow the same things with that too. You usually buy them for that reason. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Really, it does kind of make sense. Was field 10, wasn't it? Oh, it helps if you take the contract. And we'll take field 4 as well. There we go. We might do field 5 cultivating. Don't know yet. So this is the smaller one. The one we would have got if we'd have got the in-game one. But it still shouldn't take us too long. That'll be fine. dear. Sorry, excuse me. So these two contracts should take us up to the end of the stream, hopefully. Oh God. It always feels wrong going against the grain of the field, shall we say. That was what I liked about, was it multi-terrain angle on 17? Where no matter which way you ploughed or cultivated or whatever, it went with the, you know, that's the way the textures went. A lot of people didn't like that multi-terrain angle, but I quite liked it. There we go. Oh, you can see it's 10 o'clock. Ten o'clock's a really weird time to be streaming, and I think that's why VF finishes at 10 o'clock, because there is a real slump in viewers between 10 and sort of past, and if you can get through that slump, you do get a second wave coming sometimes. But yeah, 10 o'clock you can drop down to zero watchers at 10 o'clock. Well, a channel of my size anyway. See, if we'd have borrowed the equipment, we'd have had this done by now, I reckon. But it's an extra piece of equipment on the farm. As I said, and it is something we are going to need. God dear, yawning already. Yeah, I've also noticed I'm really glad I chose to get myself a new monitor. Because I did an hour about it and go, do I, don't I? But I've also noticed my screen has been flickering. Get like a black flickering on it. And I thought it was the videos. And I thought they'd recorded a bit funny. But if I move it over onto a different screen and play the same bit again, it doesn't do it. So I reckon this thing's on its way out anyway. The Dance of Death. So yeah, I'm hoping this is going to. It should last me out until. I think it's Wednesday. It's being delivered. Hopefully. So, and I play on a 24-inch now. I think might be 21. I think it. Oh no, I don't know. But I'm getting a 27, so it's going to be bigger. And it's going to be 1080. Finally, I've only been doing YouTube now for. Oh my God, what's this? My 3rd year at YouTube now, I think. The slowest channel growth ever. Yeah, I want it for the quality more than anything. Because, like I said, my CPU and my GPU, if I try and play in 1080 on my 720 monitor, oh, it's just a big fat nope. So I'm kind of hoping I can. Put a little bit less stress on my CPU. Oops, missed a bit. Is that one little bit there and the one bit at the top? I'm not going to bother doing them. We're going to head off and do the last contract. So let's cancel, not cancel, but let's complete that one. 500. Now we need to go to field 4, which is back over at the top there. So we should be able to cut through here. Hopefully. Yeah, I thought I'd take both weeding ones while they were there. Thought we may as well. Oh, we might do some forestry on here. There's a nice little forestry area here. I've never been up here before. But yeah, we might do that. Right, so weeding on field 4. On that rolling hills I was on, Gav, I was doing 3 contracts on there all at the same time, or trying to, should I say. And I had completely fertilised a whole field. There was nothing else to fertilise, even on the map, fully fertilised, and it was only 67% done. It's when I put in Discord that it was the contracts were broken. You know, but when you've leased all the equipment and everything, there's nothing you can do. You just have to cancel the contract. So all that money I lost. Right, I think we can push forward onto +5 again now, I think. Skip forward time a little bit. Yeah, I noticed that. That was the weirdest thing. So you know, you would have had to have driven all the way to the dump point and unload straight into the sell point. That wouldn't have been easy in a potato harvester. Mind you, it was tractor powered, so you'd probably been alright. But I think with these converts and that, you take the rough with the smooth. But I think there's enough pros with these maps to outweigh the cons, and I think the cons are so minimal that it's not really worth worrying about. Ah, so you think it spawned but didn't? So it may have fell through the map as such. I suppose that's a possibility. Get a picture with a combine in the background there. Look. They are the one contract that I don't like taking in stream, because I mean, you can stop contracts midway and go off and do something else, but I think it was when I was doing the MP on Felsborough, I think me and Dal took up a sugar beet harvest, I think, you know, and got the biggest equipment for it and everything, and that still took us ages. Right, halfway through. I might check out that cultivating job, because I reckon we might have 10 minutes at the end. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I totally get it. Hey Judge, how we doing? Welcome in. Oh Gav, I did manage to download that, the Amazon sprayer. Not sprayer, spreader. I hadn't got show all mods ticked on Mod Hub, so I couldn't see all of them. Hey Andrew, how we doing? Oh God, no. Had a busy day, have you, Judge? Time to sit back and relax, is it? Yeah. It's a weird function to have on there. I can't understand why that's a thing. I don't know why you wouldn't want to show all mods. So, but anyway, yeah, I unticked that, or ticked that box, and there they were. So I've downloaded them, and I've downloaded the solar panels. They're the only ones I've put on for now. Right, 2 more strips here. And that'll be another contract finished. And hopefully in the next stream we'll have the weather that we can take on our harvest, and maybe a harvest contract. I'll probably never use them, Gav. I used them a lot in 15. But I don't think... I'm not even sure they were in 17, because I never used them if they were. Right, another contract done. So only another 600 quid, so that's not too bad though. So let's take that. Oh look at that, look. What's happening to my pedals tonight? Odd. It just so happens there's a sugar beet harvest. I have my solar panels on my Ravenport map I set up today. Yeah, I mean, it brings some money into the farm, doesn't it? So it does kind of make sense. Florian Konig. Okay. So we've got those two. Wasn't there a cultivating one somewhere? Has that gone now? I should have took it. I know it's there. Field 5. And I might do that. We're only going to make sort of 300 quid on it, but I might do that with the John Deere. Because I've got a feeling field 5 is right next to us. Left it running on 120 times scale. I remember doing that on 15, leaving it running. I left it running for like 48 hours. Just to get some money. Ridiculous what you used to do. Right, so let's take this back to the yard. It's raining harder again now. Yeah, I reckon we'll quickly take on that cultivating one, I reckon. So we are sort of fast forwarding time. We're at 2:30 already. There we go. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Right, I also want to bring this home. While we can. I make my own road. Ooh, okay, maybe that was a bit... Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Go. This goes all the way down to the bottom garage. That's oh, Back to the Future, that one. Don't they... Do they bring in... Let me see if I can find out actually. Give me a second. I don't know if it tells you. Are they under... Miscellaneous, are they under? They bring in 660 euros an hour. For the 3000 watt. So that one brings in 660, that brings in 330, and that brings in 165. It is. I think it's German. Yeah. I'm still undecided, but yeah, pretty sure. So yeah. So you have 165, 330, and 660. Right, last contract then, and then that's going to be it. So we'll take field 5. We're going to borrow the items on this one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a German map then. Machines are waiting for us at the shop. Where are we going? Field 5. That was back up the top, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I just fancied using a John Deere. Really? That's the smallest weight on the planet. Here we go. Right. Let's go and get this last contract done. Get it all accepted. Let's go in cab, shall we? Awesome. I do love a John Deere, but the ones with the camera built in, the movable camera, so you actually move when the seat moves, I really like them. It's just a shame if you bring them into game you can't. Field 5. Yeah, it's a shame they don't come in to contracts. We'll take a look up this part of the map as well. I ain't never driven up here either. I guess we have. We've been up here before. This is where the animal dealer is, isn't it? So field 5 must be. This shouldn't take us too long. Should be a roadway somewhere here. Here we go. There we go. Should have close to 20 million because it's been running since. It's amazing, isn't it? What you can do just by leaving it on for a bit. There we go. But yeah, I remember doing on 15 using the solar panels. But it was the Bjornholm map where all you'd need was a powerful tractor, sorry, and a chainsaw. And just used to go down to the mill, the lumber mill, cut down all the trees around the lumber mill and push them into the pond to sell them. It's the easiest way to make money on 15. And Westbridge Hills map. Westbridge Hills started you off with a huge field. Right behind the farm, if memory serves. But Westbridge Hills and Bjornholm will always hold a special piece for me, because that's how I got into Farm Sim. They were the two maps that I was playing. And if I could get it to work, I downloaded it, but I can't for some reason. Whenever I get into a tractor, it all goes a bit weird. But Westbridge Hills has been converted to 19, but I can't get it to work. Because I'd play it. I don't think I'd stream it because I don't think anyone's really interested in it. But I'd play it off camera. I'd play it by myself, definitely. We're cracking through the day now. This will definitely be the last contract. We'll probably skip forward a bit more. We'll get slept. And we'll go from there, I think. Hey Smurf, how we doing, my man? Welcome in. Not seen you for ages, and then you popped into Landy's stream, I see. How we keeping? Gav, it happens all the time, buddy. All the time. We all have our dislike trolls, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, it's all interaction. So a dislike is as good as a like for littler channels. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Nah, makes sense, I suppose. Makes sense. Christmas was probably my most unbusiest time. Took a fortnight off, as you do. Streamed a lot. It used to. I mean, I've had my dislike trolls in the past, and my first one, it was really like, oh my god, why is everyone, why are people disliking my stuff, and and then you kind of, in the end, you go, I don't care anymore. Well, yeah, that's what you should do. Yeah, I'd noticed you've been quiet, Smurf. I had noticed that. I went off streaming. I didn't have time to stream for, blimey, I didn't stream for 6 months, possibly. I did the odd one here and there, but I was just putting out videos, but now I've decided to come away from the videos, and I'm live streaming 3 times a week, and the live streams will be edited down into videos, which will go up onto the channel, so it should give me a bit more flexibility with the channel, hopefully. And I mean, so far so good. It's difficult for people to watch a live stream archive because my majority of people would have already seen it. So where videos are new to everybody. Hey Todd, how we doing? Welcome into chat. I hope you're well. So yeah, but you know, getting a few views on it, and it keeps the channel active. But I'll probably, if I can find any decent maps, I'll do a first look on them. I keep meaning to get around to doing one on here, but because this map's lovely. But every time I come on there, I want to play it as a proper map and not just to do a first look on it. Oh, I'm sure you will, Smurf. I'm sure you will. Just grab these couple of bits here. Right, the map. Here we go. Zweistenhof, I think, is how it's pronounced. I don't know. If you're doing it as that, that's the that's how I would presume it was pronounced. I'm good, Todd. Thanks for asking, buddy. I'm really good. And it's a 17. It's a convert from 17, but it's not one I played in 17. And it's really nice. It's got different cattle sheds, a few different other sheds in it. Did find out last night's stream that the sheds aren't, because in 19 you've got it doesn't rain in the sheds anymore. Some of these do, some of them don't. But it is really nice. Yeah, I don't remember it, and I've certainly never played it. But it's full of, if you go into the garage, it's all modding welt stuff. You know, so you've got all the swine stalls. There's a pig, you know, you've got new pigsty, new barns and all sorts. There's so many things. Hayloft, chicken coop, many things in here, which are just different to 19, or different to have in 19. But I didn't actually check to see the map creator or who uploaded it to FS19 mods, and I was supposed to. Yeah, they're different, you know, to what you're used to in 19, of everything looking the same. I mean, if I hop over, this is the main yard. You know, and you've got this. I mean, you've got this is the hayloft, so where you can put your straw and hay and stuff. But as I said, it rains inside, so that's one problem. This over here is the cow pen, I think. You know, so they're not big by any stretch of the imagination. But it was the sheep one that intrigued me. Where was the sheep one? But these don't rain inside. So like I said, some do and some don't. Oh yeah, here are our sheep. I bought 4 or 5 just to see what was going on. But I mean, you've got a little wool pallet bit which could be a bit awkward to get to with a low loader or a just normal front loader, depending on where they spawn. So yeah, it's only a small sheep yard, and it could look a bit nicer inside, to be honest. But what I liked about it, because I couldn't work out how we actually feed them via this trough, but here we have a roller gate door shutter thing, and to have that in 19, it was just kind of, yeah, I like that, and I just want to play it a bit more. Because I've had some 17 converts that I've had a look at, and it's no triggers work, no doors work, no gates work. Everything works on this, to my knowledge. I haven't found anything yet, I don't think. But it's the same with this. We have the grain door. You know, it's just one of them things. It just made me go, yeah. Yeah, well done, you know. So but I think that's why I haven't done a first look, because I've already had my wow moment, you know. So I've already seen it happen, so, and you can't put that into another video. So it'd just be, oh look, we've had another look, this goes up and down. So I just didn't really see the point. Hey Josh. So we're going to get this contract finished. It's now getting, the timer's ticking by. So we'll get this contract finished. We'll roll the time through till 8 o'clock. And then we'll nip back to the house and sleep through the night. And we'll go through till about 8 o'clock in the morning. So we'll do a 12-hour sleep. And fingers crossed, no more rain. But hopefully if we sleep through, we should be able to get some more contracts. But there shouldn't be many more weeding. There's so many harvesting contracts. We need to have a clear day to get through some of them. I think it was Millennial Farmer I was watching. He's doing a corn harvest, and they put everything through a dryer. So I'm hoping at some point with one of his videos he'll actually sort of go through the mechanics of it all and actually what it does. So because I know they exist, because I think that's what was on Lone Oak, if memory serves. I think that was a grain dryer on there, because when you walk past it, you could hear it whirring. So, but I find real life farm videos fascinating, and I'm kind of eager to learn a bit. I think I know a lot more now than I did whilst I was playing 15. So I think my knowledge of farming has expanded whilst playing 17, so I'm going to push myself and see if I can expand it a bit more into 19, because I do need to know a little bit more. I got the basics, I think. Right, another couple of strips, I reckon. Oh, have we got? I ain't got a picture of the mean green machine. That's a bit bright, that side. Lovely. There we go, last little bit. Well, would have been if I'd have got it all. Nah, we'll come back up there. We don't actually need to, because the contract will have been completed. So we'll do some dodgy workmanship and we'll leave them little bits there. If we don't look at it, we'll just look over there. Yeah, that's fine. Better. Completed. So we have another fertilizing. So we have a sowing one that's just popped up, which we could do because we have these anyway. I think that is our seeder, so we could do that by buying some seed next time. So we've got a couple of sowing missions we can do. Yeah, that feels quite big then. But so much harvesting to do. So much. So there we go. Let's tab to the yard. Let's do that. Right, I just need to remember where the blooming house is. Here we go. Right, so if we skip through time a little bit quicker now, let's get through. Let's see if we can get through till 8 o'clock. This might take us a while actually. While we're waiting, we're going to go and move these pallets back, which are up here. Just while we can, if we can even, if we have enough time. Yeah, okay, that was awkward. Right, let's dump these in here. Yeah, it's not. It wasn't exactly perfect how they spawned there, but never mind. Oh, come on. There we go, lovely. Awesome job. Whoops. There. Yeah, I know. I know. There we go. Did I actually... Awesome job. Oh dear. Right. I do get myself lost. There we go. Need a big green arrow saying house. Then I'll be alright. So, there we go. Let's hopefully get rid of this rain. We've spawned through half an hour. There we go. Lovely job. So if we do a 12-hour kip, lovely. Great demand at Molkerai. And what would that be exactly? That is for oats. And I have a field of oats. That's handy. Field of oat, and oat is in high demand. Even better. Lovely job. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that, I'm afraid, is going to be the end. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to please leave a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. This whole live stream will go out in 7 to 10 days, possibly, maybe a bit earlier, as videos. So if you've joined at the end, or you've missed the start, or you've missed the end, you'll be possibility to do to go back and rewatch it. But as I said, guys, that's it. Thank you ever so much for watching. Catch you all in the next one. Take care, guys.